memory pass home too, so I'm kind of in a little trouble with River City here. But, I'd like to congratulate John McComish for his being inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's very deserving. He's from NIPSU for 58 years. John graduated from St. Joe's here in 1975. He's had some highlights in golf, which I'm surprised about. Actually, 15 years as a player on various golf tours. He played the main tour for about 7 years and had done very, very well. He was also a long drive winner at the national level, tour player for 3 years, and PGA Tour, he was long drive champion for 3 straight years, which is a lot to be said about John. So John can still play, remember, he can still play very well, and I enjoy playing with him because he gives me all the strokes that I need, which is not nearly enough, but he's very kind about that. So we do have a good time. Let's see what I have here. As I mentioned to you, I left my cards at home. So just bear with me just for a moment here. And what was John's best year in the tour was 1989. And he's done very, very well since then, although he's not playing the tour any longer. Would have been much better if he could have putt the golf ball. Fine with that. But this is the part that I taught him, so that makes a lot of sense. But in any event, just a quick thank you to John and his being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. But John is a great guy, a great player, and I want to wish him well from here on. And John, thank you for being here.
Sounds a good story.
Thank you.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jack. He was my teacher through all the years. I couldn't have made it as far as I did without him. So I really thank him for that. We're supposed to catch up a little time here. Been some long-winded people tonight. That's all been great. We're actually in the 9th inning of the inductees, but we're only in the 5th inning. Didn't think golf was a sport, an athlete, it's like the chess club or something. And anyway, so many things happen. There's a few guys I'd like to name that was in my class. Rick Valdivas, Ian Beebe, Dennis Witzel, Rick Torres, Bob Frias, Dave Sloan, and Greg Greeley. Those guys never played golf, didn't know what it was. They played other sports, but they all play it weekly now. So golf is a game you can play for a long time, and it's a lot of fun. And Father Mayhew was our coach back then, and as you can see, right there on the left, and he was a little ahead of his time. He was doing cross training and didn't even know it, because he also was a cross country coach. Well, he thought it'd be good for the golf team to run. So he had us running in the morning and playing golf in the afternoon. Well, that lasted about 2 weeks. So maybe we weren't athletes. As you can see from that motley picture there, we're more concerned about our hair than anything else. I'm just going to talk about a couple things. My golf clubs and myself allowed me to play golf all over the world. I've been in 48 states and 13 countries with my golf clubs. So I've been pretty much everywhere. Had a lot of frequent flyer miles years ago. I was able to play with some really neat people. I got to play with Jack Nicklaus, which of course, at my age, that was my hero when I was a kid. And what made it even more fun to play with him was I played with him the week after he won the 1986 Masters. And we were in Houston on Sunday, and they said 2,000 people followed our group, literally walking with our group. And so that was really great fun. One year I played with Mark McGuire as my partner at the Crosby, and we ended up finishing 13th out of 180 teams. Mark is a really good player. He outdrove me a few times, but they let him play from the white tees. I had to play from the blues. So. Some of the other athletes, the older people get this, the younger people will not probably, that I did get to play with was John Brody, Lawrence Taylor, Bill Lambier, Clyde Drexler, Johnny Bench, Sandy Koufax, and San Marino's own Brent Smith. And so I got the chance to play with a lot of other athletes that were at the top of their game at the time, and you know, that was really fun. They wanted me to say something about accomplishments, and I just have two little quick stories. It has nothing to do with winning a tournament or dollars made, but I was in an Andy Williams qualifying, which is the San Diego tournament, Torrey Pines, and I wasn't on the tour at this point, but they have a 4-spot qualifying, and they take as many entries as they can take, so there was 200 of us playing for 4 spots. So the likelihood of making it is slim to none. I turned the front at 1 under on a pretty easy golf course, and so I'm saying, you know, hey, I'm going to have to pick this up. I got to, you know, do something here. Well, lo and behold, you never know how golf is going to treat you. I ended up birdieing the last 9 holes, and that's something that no one has ever done in a PGA event. Makes me proud. It's not the tournaments won or that, but you do something no one else has ever done. And that brings me to a course record. A course record is you shot the lowest score on that golf course for everyone that's ever played it. And to me, that's really something. And fortunately, I was able to do that 13 times. So. Yeah. I do want to plug, I have a golf day over here. It's on this end table that there's for 3 golfers and me, playing lesson, 18 holes, San Luis Country Club with carts, dinner at the Hitching Post, courtesy of Bill Ostini, and drinks. It's right over here, so I don't know if the side lounge is closed, but we want to hit that if we can. And then finally, I'd like to thank my kids. My oldest daughter, Morgan, drove down from Reading. Morgan, stand up, please. Son, Michael, flew from Bend, Oregon. And daughter, Sarah, which is Michael's twin, drove from Phoenix. Sarah is the latest of McComish/O'Keefe because we've got a lot of pros in our family. There's a total of 6 pros in between the 2 families. Sarah just turned pro and is playing mini tours in Phoenix right now. So yeah. I just want to thank everyone. Congratulations to the other inductees. St. Joe's is a great school. Unfortunately, we moved out here when the kids were little and they didn't get a chance to go here. We moved to Oregon for 22 years, but I'm back now, and kids are all over the place, so thanks again. Appreciate it.